Edgar TV.
How do and welcome to Edgar TV, where in this episode, it's going to be a short, snappy, short one, and all I want to do is talk to you about the coaching and the personal training that I'm currently doing online via various different forms. As long as you've got a phone that has a camera on it, you can take part in the session, especially if you've got a board as well, it makes it handier as well. Anyway, been asked a lot about it, so people have seen it, they've seen the page over on DartsMad, and they've gone, can I get a bit more detail about it? It's hard to sit and type it out all the time, so the easiest thing to do is just to make a video that can use as a reference point. So whether this is new information to you or an expansion of your information, you'll probably find it quite useful to know exactly what goes on in these sessions. Now, as you know, I don't do anything flash, with Edgar TV. It's all simplified, and it's exactly the same with the coaching. The content's there, but it's simplified and broken down in a way to make it really easy to understand, and a way you can digest it to really get the best out of your performance. First example. Stickman. Okay. First of all, it's a four-corner model. So for us to get in the middle, which is our happiest, which is our best level of performance, we need four corners all to be linking in sequence, exactly like cogs. The man in the middle's turning the cogs. If one of the cogs ain't working, they're not all working, and we get imbalances. They are technique, mentality/psychology, preparation and practice. We will cover all four of these sections within your plan. We'll go through them, and at the end of it you'll get an action plan on all four sections on how we can make improvements, things that worked well for us, strengths and weaknesses. Okay, so there we go. Now, just to give you a little example. So the first thing we need to do is we need to get it so we're here. We need to be flat. When we're flat and we've got this solid base, we can build on top good solid progressions on top of our good solid flat foundations. Now if these foundations start to tip, let's say we've got a problem here in the mentality sector and it starts to tip this way, now we can't build on top of that, so we can't be making our progress. But also, if this was a table for example, it's not fit for purpose. What we tend to do is we tend to missight the problems, either in our throw where we go, oh, my wrist keeps turning, why is that? It's probably a problem further down. But we tend to missight the problems. So let's say the mentality becomes an issue and we start tipping this way. We missight it and we go, there's a problem with my technique, I'm not doing something right. So we build up even further on our technique, we spend more time there. See what happens straight away. Now we've tipped it down in two areas, because let's say this was practice for example. My practice has now been hindered because I'm focusing just on my technique. So what was just a mentality problem, which had me here, has now tipped me here. My sessions are all about getting this like that, so that you can start building and getting your foundations right and getting all those progressions coming through. At the end of my sessions, what I do is I send you any videos, any photos, anything that I think is going to benefit you from the session that we've had, along with a written action plan that's roughly about a 6-week progress, which is going to allow you, first of all, to monitor your progress and make sure you're making those progressions, but also it'll understand what you need to do to be able to move forward, so you don't start working in the wrong areas and take one problem and make it two, and then we don't want to be a wobble board. My sessions get you flat. It's all about building those foundations. If you want to have a look on the DartsMad page below. Contact me on Twitter, contact me on Facebook. I'm running these sessions all the time. Hopefully see you on one soon.
Edgar TV.
If you'd like to see a list of some of my qualifications that qualify me in sport and in sports psychology, along with a list of people that I've worked with so far who have to give some feedback, maybe see what they're saying, see what they took from it, that is all available on the DartsMad page. I'll link it in the description below if you want to go check that out. Subscribe to Edgar TV. I'll be chucking out some more practice games and some more practice tips on here as well. But if you want a personal plan, hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, or on the DartsMad page.